Good morning, folks. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We are located in Frederick, Colorado, about 20-25 minutes north of Denver. My name is Paul Lavoie. Today we're going to be showing you a 2024 Freightliner M2 106 Plus with the Summit hauler conversion. As we get started on the front here, we are going to show you that it is a white color with a black interior. And with the Summit hauler conversion comes their custom grille that pops their brand right there. Very, very nice. I love this, how it looks. And down below here, we do have their three-piece bumper from Freightliner, making it so it's very, very easy to interchange these. If one piece gets damaged, it's easy to just interchange them out. Keeps you on the road as much as possible. Recovery hooks right here. If you want to pull anybody out, you have the ability to actually do it. This is a very important piece right here. This is your safety package that comes with the Plus package. It is from the Detroit Assurance, your front end radar. So if anybody is braking in front of you and you're not paying attention, let's hope you are, it will actually brake the vehicle for you. Right here, compressed fiberglass hood, very, very durable. In Colorado, we do get a lot of hail here. This will make it so you're not getting those little dings and dents. To open this up, you just got to make sure each of the straps on the sides are open. Very, very easy to open. If you're tall enough to do it, very easy. Inside here, we've got the Cummins L9 engine. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. The engine has 360 horsepower, 1,150 pound-feet of torque. And if you're mechanically inclined, very, very open, very easy to actually work on these things. As you can see, our air filter up there, our coolant reservoir right up there, our oil fill right there, dipstick for your oil, your dipstick for your transmission is actually right back there. Right here, one of two fuse panels right here, easy to access, just two clips, open it up, maintenance however you need to. Down below here, you've got your power steering reservoir, your fuel filter water saver, very easily accessible. I love this piece of this. Let's hope you don't have to deal with this, but in here, you've got your leads for your batteries. If your batteries do die, you just need a quick jump, or you want to jump somebody, you'd hop them up right there, both the negative and the positive with the caps right there. I'm going to give this a shut right now, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to actually do it. Just pushing back on it. It will fight you a little bit, but that's for safety reasons, because there is the hydraulics in there pushing back just in case a gust of wind or if somebody's pushing down on it and you're working in there, it's not going to slam down on you and get you injured. When you're done with that, you'll just come to the side right here, strap it down, then make sure you get the other side, then you're good to go. Right here, we do have our Michelin X. They are the 255 80 R22.5 tires. The Alcoa wheels are on the inside right here. And then we always add our patented drum. It's our wheel balancing drum with the ball bearings in there, evening out the tire as much as possible, making it so you're keeping as much surface area on the actual pavement so you have as much traction. Down below here, you're gonna see these two step-ups right here. You're gonna notice the track system that's right in here, the anti-slip, making sure that you are being as safe as possible, and it has a lot of surface area, even if you have the biggest feet in the world. Right here, on those cold nights, your engine block heater right here, very easy to hook up. And then right above here, we have our side mirrors. These are our safety mirrors. When I say safety, meaning that if you hit something or something hits you, they will just break away, and you don't need to worry about them shearing off and then you spending even more money on them. They are powered. Up top, they are heated. You've got indicator lights on there. It's very easy to actually adjust them. It is on the inside of the door panel, which I will show you in just a second. Down below here, this is one of two fuel doors that you have in here. This tank on this side is 50 gallon. There's 50 gallons on the other side. And then of course your DEF tank is right here as well. That is a 6-gallon DEF tank. You're roughly getting about 350 miles per gallon on that. Taking a look inside on the driver's side here, you're gonna see that Summit hauler conversion. Black leather in there, nice detail on there with the white stitching. These ones here are upgraded. These are a heated and cooled seat. Very easy to operate. Here's your tilt feature right here. This is an air ride seat, so you just go up and down however you accordingly want. Lumbar right here, and this is your heating and cooled feature right there. Switch right here, your Freightliner's patented kill switch. If you're not a daily driver on this, you want to make sure that you turn off all the electronics so that you're saving your batteries as well. There's another one in here. There's a button, a light test button. So when you're ready to get on the road, you would push that button, then you'll walk around the actual vehicle, making sure that all of your indicator lights are working properly, including your headlights and tail lights. We're going to give this a start really quick. Most people know this, but when you are getting this started, you'll put the key in, get into accessories mode. It's gonna do its safety checks, making sure everything's doing okay. It takes about 5 seconds, or you'll hear 5 clicks, and then you just get it started, starts right up. In the back here, we have our 3-passenger sofa. For any passengers, it's a very comfortable seat. Seat belts all in there. If you are a commercial driver on this, or if you just want to pull over to get on the side of the road, you have the ability to do that. Or if you hit your allotted time, if you are a commercial driver, it does go down to a bed because DOT does regulate this as a bed. And you can get your hours in. Right here, we've got the cover for your batteries. It's very easy to access. You've got 3 bolts right here and then 1 in the back. The ones in the back is not exactly easy, but easy enough if you have the socket, the shortened socket to actually get back there. Once you're done, just remove the panel and you can access those batteries and maintenance them however you need to do that. Once you're done, put the cover back on. But like I said, very easy to do. Right here, if you want to top off those batteries, plug it in right there. You can also charge outgoing on a 9-volt battery. Nice feature. I love that they add that on there. You can see the track system going down here. This is also, you can access the bed. And then right here, we have 1 of 2 of this size storage panels. All of them are going to be diamond plated, just as you see in there. Very durable. A nice feature that we add on there is the air line. So if you need to add, or if you want to air up tires, air up pool toys or anything like that, you have the access to do it. We also put a fire extinguisher in there as well. Just make sure you have your air line and then you're good to go. These are lockable. They're weatherproofing all the way around. Nice features on them. This back one here is 1 of 2 of this size, a little bit smaller. A lot of people put their chains in there, road flares, anything you want to store, some tools. That's the great thing about these storage bins. We've got 2 on this side, 2 on the other side. You can make it so you don't need to keep any of the tools actually in the actual truck, so you're not dirtying up your truck at all. Coming up the back here, you're going to see the entire bed is diamond plated, so you know you're doing it very durable. It is an aluminum bed, so it's lightweight, but we do put a steel plate in there to actually balance it out so you're not bouncing up and down the road. A lovely feature they put in here. If you want to add an exterior storage bin, there's 2 pre-drilled holes right there. You can make it as to exterior storage bin, or you can add an exterior fuel tank if you'd like. Kind of customize it however you would want. Up top here on the headache bar, you've got your backup lights and tail lights. But in the middle there, you've got your backup camera. We do use a Voyager system here. You can hook up to 4 cameras on it. We are hardlined on that one, but you do have the ability to actually do it wirelessly if you'd like. As you're noticing coming down right here, you're gonna see a track system on the sides. You need to tie anything down, that does have a 1,000-pound weight limit, and you can tie down really whatever you need. A gentleman that just purchased one from me is actually tying down a cooler on the back, but you can do a spare tire, anything that you really wanna think of you can actually do. In the middle here, we've got our trough system. We are set up right now perfectly with a gooseneck. It is the drop-in, so you can turn it over and make it a flat surface, and then you can set up a 5th wheel if you want, so you have the ability to do both. The holes are already pre-drilled in there for the 5th wheel plate. I always recommend the Hensley 5th wheel because it does have the air ride, making your trailer even smoother. Very easy to change that gooseneck ball out though. We have the hookups for your air ride or for your air brakes right here, but changing that out, you just pull that lever, lift it out, and then you can change it up to gooseneck or being flat. Right here, electronics for your trailering, 5th wheel bumper pull right here. And then right here, your Voyager system if you have a camera in your actual trailer. It is hardline, going directly straight in there. Very, very nice feature. We also add these Gen Y 32,000-pound weight limit bumper pull hitches. You can customize this however you want. We have taken the receivers out and put it on the side as you saw on the storage bin on the side, but you can raise or lower the height right here. Solid steel, and this thing is durable as all get out. Coming around here, you're going to notice on the other side, exact same storage bins on this side. Only difference on this side is it's not going to have the air line on it. But as you can see, coming down, you're seeing the step ups as we do on the other side. Just make sure if you're stepping on any of this, you are stepping on only this and not the wheel wells, because that's not what those wheel wells are designed for. Coming down here, this is going to be your other side right here, your other fuel tank door. Once again, I'll go over that again. They are both 50 gallons on each side, making a total of 100 gallons. It is a self-leveling system. So if you do need to fill up, you will need to fill up on both sides to get a full 100 gallons on there, okay? Taking a look in here, this is your front passenger. Exact same setup as you have on the driver's side over there. It is an air ride seat. Easily adjusted just right there. Very comfortable, nice looking. Right here is a secondary fuse panel, as I was telling you earlier. That's how you would access the other ones, and you'll just pull it down right here, pull the panel off, and then you can access those fuses very, very easily. Hopping in the back here, you're gonna see the back console gives you a couple of more power options, a couple of 110s, a couple of USB-As, and a couple of USB-Cs. And as you're listening to me, I am strapping down the other side of that hood just to be as safe as possible. Just make sure you are. And as he's popping up in there, you're gonna notice the very, very large windshield as we get up in here. So you can make sure that you're seeing your way as much as possible. You see as much as the road, as much as you can see as everybody else on there as well. Right here, we have got the Detroit Assurance safety package coupled with that one down below that we were talking about. This is more for your lane guidance, but it also is working for your front end crash alert. Like I said, again, if somebody's braking in front of you, if it's on, because you have the ability to turn it off, it will actually brake for you. Staying up here, got a couple of more storage areas up here. This one's made more for a CB radio, but obviously if you don't want to use that, you can just use it as storage, registration, insurance, that kind of stuff. On the left here, this is where your Voyager system screen is. Like I said, you can customize it up to 4 cameras. Power option right here if you don't want it on, because it does tend to get kind of bright at night, but you do also can adjust the brightness with this one, and then you can set it up to however you want. Right now we are on that camera, but as I cycle through, you're gonna see camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, camera 4, but you can also do a split screen, or even 1, 2, 3, and then of course 1, 2, 3, 4. If not, just keep it on this one, or if you want to turn it off, the ability is right there. As we're staying up here, air horn, and then your secondary mic up here, making it so you're as loud as possible out on the road. Stepping over to the left here, you're going to be looking at all the control panels for the actual windows and the mirrors, but you do notice that there's only 2, but this is a crew cab, so it's a 4-door. You want to access those back windows, you'll have to hit this button right here, the rear button, and then adjust it accordingly, just like that. Just make sure you push it back, and then you'll have access to the front ones. Heating mirrors right here, and adjustments for the actual side mirrors right there. Lock and unlock. Coming to the steering wheel right here, all these are controls for the actual middle part of the dashboard right here. Customizing however you would like, however you want to see the information. It's going to tell you anything what's going on with the actual vehicle. Left side right here, turn signal and windshield wipers. Very easy to use, pretty standard with everybody else. RPMs, PSI ratings, and this is your fuel gauge right here. You're going to notice that you see a white one and a blue one. The white one is for your fuel, the blue one is for your DEF, letting you know exactly how much is in there and keeping you on the road as much as possible. Right here is your digital display. Right side right here, we've got your speed, and then you've got your air pressure right here. Once again, primary white, secondary blue, letting you know exactly how much is actually in there. Water temperature right there. You do have another horn on this one right in the middle. A little bit less, if you just want to be a little bit nicer to the drivers, you can honk that middle one, or if you just want to get them out of your way, you'll just do the air horn. Right side right here, Bluetooth controls, answering, hanging up phone calls, and then your cruise control setups right here. Gear shift right here, very easy to use. It is a 6-speed Allison transmission, automatic transmission, but you do have the ability to actually go into a manual mode. Once you'll go into drive, neutral, or reverse. If you want to go into manual, you'll hit this button on the outside. And then once you're going up and down in gears, you're going to be going down this way or back up this way to actually go into the gears. Its last feature on this is the engine brake. It is a 3-level system. If you're all the way up, that means it's off, but as you see, I'm going down 1, 2, and 3. That's your 3 levels, depending on the intensity of what you want the brake to be coming back at you. Air supply for your trailer, if you have air brakes. This is the air supply for your actual truck. Make sure that you're actually hitting that, because if you open up your door while you're still in gear, it's gonna give you a nasty honk. Then you just pull the air, it turns right off. Controls for your subwoofer for the infotainment right here. If you want a little bit more bass or a little bit less, you would control it right there. This is your trailer gain system. This is your red arc system that we've added for if you have electronic brakes. You can set the gain to whatever you really want, the intensity right in the back. Hazards, dome light, footwell light, and your pre-trip light. Pre-trip, you would ask, why do they have 2 buttons that are like that? Well, the one that I was showing you on the inside of the door is just for the truck. This one's for the truck and the trailer, so just make sure you hit that. Takes about a minute to start, and then you get around, walking around in both truck and trailer, making sure all of your indicator lights are working properly. Right here, we have optional switches that you can add. We have added one to start. This one is actually a light that's for your a light for the bed if you're working on that. If you're hooking up to a trailer, do that. It illuminates the entire bed. It really makes it help for sight-wise. Down below, this is all your safety systems. I was just telling you, you have the ability to turn off that active brake assist, which is right here. Do that button right there. But if you want it on, just make sure that it's not lit up. Lane departure, the same thing. System's on. That's the button to turn it off. Traction control right here. Your shutdown override, that one's a very important button. If you're getting a message saying that there's something internally with the engine going on, you got to make sure that you want to be safe and you don't want to just shut it off just right in the middle of the road. You'll press that button. It will keep the engine going no matter what. Just make sure that you're not taking too much time with that. Right side right here controls for the rear air, heating, cooling, and then the fan speed right here. If you are in the middle, you are in the neutral position, which will be off. So you can go high and or low just right there. Differential lock right here. And then if you're going up to those low trailers, you have a suspension dump, which will drop that back end, making it so you can get right onto them. Right here is your hookups, HDMI and your USB-A for the infotainment system. If you want Apple or Android CarPlay, you will need to be plugged in right there. Very easy to use. Right there, just plug in and it automatically comes up right onto the screen. Otherwise, the other features on here, very easy, self-explanatory. You get your regular AM, FM, and XM, but if you have to have a subscription for it, and your navigation if you don't want to use the maps on your actual phone. Right side right here, you've got more power options, a 12 volt and then a couple of USB-Cs. And dropping down here, our very, very large console area, making it so you can set up really anything. Right here, you've got controls for your actual air conditioning for your front right here. Fan speed, zones, and the different heating and cooling. And then of course, four very large cup holders. Making my camera guy go back and forth, I apologize. These are very easy to take out and clean if something does spill. That's what I love about these features. And then you've got a very large storage area right in here. Storing files, any type of safe or anything that you want to put in there, anything you kind of think of, you can put it in there. That about does wrap this one up, guys. I do appreciate your time. This is a 2024 Freightliner M2 106 Plus with the Summit Hauler conversion. If you're interested in this one or any of the other ones on our lot, please feel free to get a hold of me. My information's down below, paul.lavoie@transwest.com or 303-503-3305. You guys have a great day.